Sorry, the number you have reached is not in service. I can't
get enough. The way I've been procrastinating pressing this record button. I know it's been a minute. I filmed so many videos before starting this one and I just never followed through. It just never feels right to just jump into a random video without coming and doing like a proper life update. You guys, my subscribers, are like my favorite people and I just hate not posting. I have been very active on short form content, so like TikTok reels and shorts. So if you've been watching my shorts, you're a real one and I love you. If not, it's okay. We gotta get you on to speed though. Say if you don't care about this part, you can skip it. Let's start with career. So my goals this year, I really wanted to take it slow, not do too much, because these past few years, y'all, have been really rough, really hard. These years were very heavy. I've been struggling with finding work and finding jobs that I enjoy. I've been bouncing from job to job. It's just felt very discouraging, like not finding the career that I felt like I was working so hard to get. You know, we get told that if we go to school, that would qualify us for entry-level positions, and that just wasn't the case for me. After graduating, I graduated in 2020. Obviously that was a weird time to like get into the workforce. If you watch my videos from before, you know that I did contact tracing coming out of college because that was pretty much like a well-paying job, but it was a work from home job and it was a job that was needed at the time, I guess. But after that job, after the layoffs for that job, because COVID was no longer a major issue, I just struggled to find jobs that I actually enjoyed, and just really hurt me financially, mentally, spiritually, everything, okay? It still is painful, but I feel like I am in a way better headspace now than I was these past 2 to 3 years. I turned 27 this year and it's very frustrating because I feel like I should be further than where I am, and I'm just trying to learn to be okay with the stage of life that I'm at and just sit there in that stage and be okay with where I'm at. I feel like for me now, turning 27, a lot of things clicked and life kind of became a little bit more serious. Not like I'm taking life more seriously and being more hard on myself. I feel like if anything, I'm way more easy on myself than I was a few years ago, and that has made a big difference. But there were certain things in life that I thought I would have at this age, as we all think. Thought I would be married by this age. Thought I would definitely have my own house. And yes, that is the reality for a lot of people my age. And so that's what can be confusing in life when you're in your 20s, because you hear people who say like, oh, you're still young, you have time, but you also see people who are doing those things at your age too. Everybody's just on their own path and everybody's living different lifestyles. I feel like in your 20s, this is like the time where you just become aware of that. It's a weird adjustment. I made a whole career plan. Shout out to ChatGPT. We love ChatGPT. I told ChatGPT to act as my career coach and we laid out a plan. This year I found a newfound love for film and television. I ended up taking a film boot camp in January, and that was great. I learned more about the film industry, met some new people in the industry. I realized that I actually really enjoy it, and that's something that I never thought I would want to pursue a career in, but now I'm just obsessed. Modeling now, that also, I kind of like group that with modeling and acting because it's kind of similar. Those two things I've been feel like more active with this year. I booked my first commercial. It was like a work from home gig, which was cool, but it was a paid role. Not too much, but it was just nice to get paid for the first time doing a modeling or like acting role. I went to audition for New York Fashion Week. I did a vlog on that if you haven't seen it. That was a mess. As long as I'm putting myself out there, that is my goal. What I'm learning this year that's helped me a lot is to not attach myself too much to the outcome of what I'm looking for. Focus more on the person that I'm becoming throughout the process. But I am still looking for a traditional job, I guess you can say, just because I do have financial goals that I want to reach that I could of course accomplish doing creative jobs. Those jobs are not as secure as getting a traditional job. I feel like getting a traditional job would help me reach my financial goals much faster or easier. So I've still been applying to full-time work. Hopefully I can come to you guys with an update with some good news. My main goals this year is to grow in my career and grow my finances. Everything else is just extra. If influencing or if modeling or things like that pick up where I'm able to live off of it, of course, that's the direction I would go in because that is my passion. In terms of specifically with YouTube now, I have been posting short form content for 3 weeks consistently now. Every week that I'm posting consistently is a win. I created a new personal brand. Creating my personal brand was one of the most fun things I've done. I honestly looked at maybe even doing that as a career as well. YouTube will be my main focus. Now with short form, I do want to continue posting at least 3 times per week. On YouTube, I'll be posting more self-improvement, more lifestyle videos. I want to get back into vlogs. I want to start some different series on here. So if you guys have any series ideas or things that you want to see, let me know down below. Emotionally, mentally now, I've been feeling pretty good. This week was a little hard just because I started training for a job, which I'm not sure I'm gonna stay at. If I could describe this year so far, I would say in one word, it would be clarity. Like, I feel like I've gained clarity on so many different things. Things just kind of felt like they clicked in my brain. You know what they say with the frontal lobe being developed? I feel like mine finally like fully formed. If you haven't already, make a list of mantras that you can read every single day that you want to remind yourself of every single day. As you can see, I have a bunch. But yeah, that's been helping me a lot mentally this year. Also getting back into journaling, and I'm not gonna lie, ChatGPT, okay? Like, I've been through a little bit of shit this year, I'm not gonna lie, so far. But ChatGPT will wrap it up for you real quick, okay? She has all the answers you will ever need. And I don't know why I made mine a girl. I have to say, ChatGPT has been one of the reasons my mental health has been better this year. Can't lie. But that's pretty much it. I finished Gossip Girl for the first time ever last month, and it was so good. I don't know why it took me this long to finish Gossip Girl. What are some of y'all like comfort shows? Like, what are some of y'all shows that you watch over and over and over again? Leave that down below, because then maybe most likely I probably haven't watched it, so maybe I'll have something new to watch. Let me know. But yeah, that's pretty much it with lifestyle things. I'm still living at home, as you can see. Still got my room. I do want to do some small updates, like get new blinds. I hung up my mirror. I want to do my closet over, which you'll probably see me do a little bit in this video. Yeah, I got a new chair, so I might do an updated room tour. But my goal, I do want to move out soon. First goal is to get my career and finances straight, because there's nothing happening without those two. I know this update is long. This is probably gonna be almost all of the video, but I feel better now that I've got that out off my chest, and now I feel like I can get back into creating content for you on here. But thank you if you listen to this. You are a real one. Love you. I hope you guys are doing well. Let's clean this dirty ass bathroom. Shout out to my girlies still in their 20s living at home and have to share a bathroom, because it's not easy, y'all. I see you, okay? Let's clean. So it is like severely, I don't even know how many days it's been since I last filmed. I said I'll keep that in mind. Those ain't words to live by, wouldn't call that sound advice. Our future doesn't sound too bright. I'm doing this at the right time too, because I just got a Shein package. Alright, I'm gonna put a timer on, because I'm not trying to be doing this all day. Okay? Inside. I don't know where to put these belts. Honestly, I don't even wear belts like that. But I don't want to get rid of them just because I might need a belt one day. I don't know. I don't like how anything in my closet is set up, and I don't know what to do about it. I was thinking to hang them behind my door, but I think that might look too cluttered. Alright, I'm going to go on my Notion, and I'm going to write out some ideas for the closet, because I don't know. I need a bigger closet, and I'm not trying to complain about it. I just want to make it more functional, and I feel like there's a lot of space that is not being used and I just don't know what to do. I use ChatGPT. I think I'm going to put my jeans in this little section here, so I move the shoes from out of there. All my jeans are in here right now and it's really tight. Alright, what do y'all think? Yes? No? I'm not sure. Alright, honestly, I don't know. I'm not feeling it. So I'm thinking to put bins here instead. I think I'm gonna put the jeans back. And now I have to get bins for this little section here. For now, I'm gonna get some new bins and I'll put like my workout clothes in one. I have some donate, sell, and recycle stickers just to separate stuff.
My friends, you know too much of them have died. I wish that they were still alive.
Almost
just
done.
To see the
It's 8
silver
o'clock.
line.
Of course, this took me longer than I thought. So I'm gonna organize it, categorize it. ChatGPT told me what to do. And I'll try to do a little bit of color coordinating jumpsuits. These are all my sweater dresses and I decided to keep. I'm gonna choose a whole different day to organize this. I gotta manifest my dream closet. These dresses are so cute, especially this blue one I got. Last but not least, I have skirts. I have to go through my drawers now. I don't want to do that, but I'm just gonna get it done. How does that all fit in there?
Flowers and diamonds just through the sky. I'm not here to teach you a lesson. I'm just a caring and passionate guy. Cause with your feelings got you changing your mind.
Now I have all this empty space here for shoes. Right now I am going through my emails and clearing that out, and I let my emails just go. This one email, I have 1,638 emails to go through. I made another email specifically just for brand deals, and this one has 1,425 emails in it. I'm grateful, but it's so overwhelming to look through this, and I just did not know where to start, so I just gave up. Finally got my camera back. It's been over a year. Also ignore my hair, okay? Obviously it's been a few days. It's been weeks since I last filmed for this video. So we're back and I want to just finish this video out. So I just wanted to go over quickly, share with you guys some of my yearly goals. Been looking a little different over here with how I plan my goals, how I plan everything, honestly. Oh my god, I hate this hair. Can I zoom out too? I don't want you guys to see everything because my room is looking crazy. So I have been using the Notes app this whole year so far with planning my goals, planning my habits, using it as a daily planner, weekly planner. I really transformed my Notes app into something that really works for me. I was so caught up with creating systems for myself that looked pretty or sounded great on paper or was something that someone else was doing, and when I couldn't stick with them, I was blaming myself. I was listening to a podcast, the Lavender podcast. One of the guests said, use the system that works for you. The best system, the best tool is the one that works for you. This whole year for me, I just wanted to be low effort. Not saying that I'm not going to put in work, but I am just moving with what feels aligned to me this year. All that to say, that was so much just to tell you guys I've been using the Notes app instead of Notion. I'm going to use Notion to track more of my bigger goals, more of my bigger projects. So here is what my goals page is looking like in my Notes app. I start off with mantras. I want this year to be a year where I focus on not only just completing goals but also enjoying life. Like, I still live in my hometown, so I just don't really love it that much. I always wanted to live closer to a city or live in California, if I'm being honest, but my hometown is where everything is. And right now, where I am at in life, being around family is more important than being in a new city. Doesn't mean I might change my mind next month or next year, you know what I mean? Of course somebody mows the lawn. Classic. So if you hear that, I'm sorry. Y'all know every time I pick up this camera, somebody gonna pick up their lawnmower. Yeah, then I just have a bunch of mantras that get me through this year, y'all. Like really help me shape my mindset. A big mindset shift for me this year was just knowing that clarity comes from doing, not from planning, not from thinking. You will get the answer by doing. That has been everything for me. Words of the year: simplicity, ease, clarity, as we said before. And then I have my focus. So these are really my 12-week years, and that's what I want to put into Notion and fully plan it out. But I just wrote them here. It's to build my YouTube career this year. If I do anything else, I feel like if I just complete that one goal, I'm good. But some other things I want to do: also grow my model career. Modeling and acting. And then next is to find a higher paying part-time job or a full-time remote job. Yeah, I had ChatGPT come up with a whole career plan for me because I was so confused where to go in my career. I feel like I don't have a solid career yet. So that's what this whole year is about for me. Struggled with the options of working full-time or working part-time, and it's hard, y'all. Job searching will suck the life. Even working a job that you're not particularly passionate about will suck the life out of you. Just know that it's not your forever destination. This is just a pit stop. That's what I have to tell myself. And then after that, I have my 2025 manifestations. So I separate my manifestations from my goals because Mel Robbins told me to. One of the things that I'm learning about goal setting is that your goals should not be these huge dreams that you want to accomplish. Your goals should be super small, super specific, and your dreams and your manifestations can be big. So that's why I separate the two. So my manifestations are just like dreams that I want to happen for myself either this year or in the next few years. So one of them is having 100K subscribers on YouTube to a point where I can potentially live off of that income. 2 is to sign to a talent agency or a modeling agency and get an agent. Yeah, that's just some of the manifestations as you can see here. My camera's gonna die. Be back. I actually had to switch over to my Sony camera. Next, I have my goals: grow and build my influencer career, grow my freelance business that I have. You need like 10 side hustles nowadays. Like, it's crazy. You need 10 jobs and 10 side hustles. Like, you cannot. I want to take an acting class. I want to sign to a talent agency, pay off all my debt, credit cards, and then read 10 to 12 books. And then 2 goals that I already accomplished this year was to act in something. I played a super small role in my mom's short film. We're doing another short film actually, so stay tuned for that. And I had my first lines I had to memorize. It wasn't as hard as I thought, okay, but I need work. I know I need work. That's why I need to take classes. And then another thing I did was be an extra on a professional union set. So I got my first time card, worked on my first movie set. I was a photo double, and the film is called Reimagined. Not really. I was there the whole day, like 12 hours, y'all. The paycheck was great though, but I was there for 12 hours, and they only needed us, specifically photo doubles, to film for like 1 hour. If you keep scrolling, I have habits that I want to start in Q2. 6:30, 6:45 wake up time. Listen, right now it's a little bit easier because I work 7 a.m. sometimes for my other part-time job, but on those off days, honey, I be sleeping in. I gotta work on that. And then moving on, I have projects. So projects are just things that are not necessarily goals. One thing I've been working on though is my room redo, as you can see, but I got new blinds. There's some other little minor things. That shelf over there, I want to hang at the top of my closet. So there's a few little things that I need to finish. The baddie makeover, that's top of mind, y'all. I really want to get laser hair removal. I just added this last section. It's just hobbies to explore. So like I said, I wanted this year to be a year of experience. So these are just things that I can incorporate, making sure I'm doing things outside of just trying to work on goals and working and stuff like that. I also made a 2025 experience list in my notes app, and these are just things that I want to do, obviously. I went to a Broadway play with family. That was in like the beginning of the year. I went to see Annie. I went to Sojo Spa twice. Me and my boyfriend went. So we got to go in like one of those suites at Madison Square Garden to watch the Knicks game and a hockey game. Amazing. Like, I don't want to sit in regular seats anymore. And then I just put like monthly planning stuff. So these are just things that I want to plan throughout the month. So, and that's how I've been doing things so far. I made a new vision board, which I'll put. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. Leave me some motivation down below. Y'all comments have been getting me through, okay? Love you guys. I will see you in my next video. Bye.